It's the right time for women to arise right now in Nigeria because Nigeria is yearning, crying for deliverance at this hour. And when it comes to situations like this, a woman has to step in. We need the natural, intelligence of a woman to step into the affairs of our nation because Nigeria is crying and Mother Nature is hearing Nigeria's cry at this hour. And this is the right time because women are able to identify pain easily and they are able to quickly bring in, redemption and solution to any situation that is going to threaten the peace of a people or a nation. So I believe this is the right time that every woman in Nigeria should arise and save her.
Very good, Dr. Elishama. Now, what makes you different from other aspirants? There's so many young people coming up now, and, it's the same old talk. So what's the difference?
First is that, first and foremost, I'm coming to bring transformational leadership that is highly needed in Nigeria at this hour. I'm a woman that has been dealing with Nigeria issues at the grassroots level. Tending to a sector of the society that has been totally marginalized, which is the poor, the needy, the abandoned, which those category of people now represent the faces of 61% of the whole populace. The poverty level in Nigeria is rising to an alarming level. And if it is not arrested right now, it will engulf the whole nation. And with what we are seeing right now with the breakdown of security and order in the nation, I believe with what the experience I've had in managing the affairs of the people at a local level representing Nigeria will come to play so very much at this hour. Because I've been able to rescue a lot of Nigerians at the level of that I've been working with in the past 20 years that I've been doing the social work that I've been doing in the communities and in the environment. And right now, I want to bring that experience to the table. It's the social capital that I'm bringing to the table to bring transformational leadership to our nation and to bring deliverance. Because apart from a transformational leader that Nigeria sincerely, desperately needs at this hour, we also need a deliverer. The nation needs a deliverer from a crop of old politicians that have been in the system since independence and they've refused to let the country go. And the country is suffering so much, bleeding, and if nothing is quickly done, I'm of the opinion that Nigeria might not be alive in the next 4 years. And that's why I think I'm different. Bringing in the woman touch, the emotional intelligence of a woman in quickly identifying pains and the situation of the people and providing solution immediately to bring peace and comfort to the generality of the people at this hour. That is what I'm bringing in, that will make me different.
Very good, Dr. Ideh. Now, if you remember some years ago, Sarah Jibril got only one vote at the primary level of a PDP convention, which ushered in the former President Goodluck Jonathan. Now, it will seem women don't seem to support each other in this regard politically. What do you make of it?
Not this time around at all. Right now, women are agitating for a change because there's not enough representation of women in the system. We are supposed to have at least 35% representation at every level, but we don't even have anything close to that. Right now, just like I said, Mother Nature is crying out. We are in a season in Nigeria where every woman is hearing the cry, the pain of Nigeria. It's a natural thing. And right now, women are not interested in fighting each other or put other down concerning saving our nation. We have grown past that situation. That is why I said earlier that there's a natural emotional intelligence of a woman that comes to play in seasons. And right now, every woman in Nigeria, and we are over 51%, in the nation, we are agitating. I belong to different women groups. A lot of them have even been reaching out to me in their own accord. Everybody's of the same thinking. Nigeria needs help. It's time for a woman to come in. I always say in a narrative that I've been saying out there that it's not by mistake that hate is called the mother. It is not by mistake that nations, continents, establishments, environment are being referred to as a mother, a she. If you remove the natural presence of a woman in every environment, you bring decay and anarchy into that environment, because it's not by mistake that Almighty God made it like that the whole earth is being held together by the presence of a woman, because there's something unique about women, and that should not be denied in any environment. That's why you will see some species of animals, and when they say they suddenly became extinct, is because the presence of the female has been removed. Nigeria will not be extinct because we have to allow a woman's presence to come in for a season to bring healing to the nation. Women are not going to be enemies of each other, not at this hour. I have tested the waters. We have all been meeting different groups, and everybody have the same opinion right now. We want to team up together to make sure that we salvage Nigeria in the situation we are presently in as a nation.